So, got this Shield here, and it came with an additional knife. I think it's a knife. I'm not really sure, but we'll get into both of these. But let's get in here first, and let's get it checked in so we can get it checked out. How about that? Okay. There we go. Can't say I'm super familiar with this knife company, but I think somebody on the channel recommended this to me. I'm not sure. Seems what I sort of remember. Huh. Let's get it out of this case. Pretty nice case. I guess that's for a belt, actually. Huh. It's got a pocket clip, but it's got an old sheath like a buck knife used to come with you back in the day. It's even got a snap on it. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's get this stuff out of our way. It's pretty oily. I mean, good for them. All right. So this is a, I'm going to say Shielden. This is a Shielden RELICANTH. And it came free with a it's called a LILEEP. And I bought these from White Mountain Knives. And so I don't know if I got this recommended or if it was just one of those things where I was looking at the sale items on White Mountain Knives. It could have very well been that, because I'll do that. I'll just look at their sale items, and man, if they've got something that's got a really deep discount on it, it'll catch my eye, and I'll kind of eye spy it, and if I dig it, I'll get it. And the fact that it came with a what's it called? A LILEEP tool doesn't hurt it either. What was I going to say? So yeah, it's got a recessed pocket clip. But that's kind of weird. It's recessed from this side, but it's kind of raised up on this side. It's kind of strange. But it's got recessed screws too. I mean, I like the clip. It's not a mountain of tension on it, but that's going to run in everything. Anyways, let's not tarry. Let's get in. Oh, nice action. Yeah. Oh, drop shut too. Look at it. Nice spidey flick, drop shut, thumb flick, drop shut. Let's try that back flipper. Ooh, slipped off. There's no jimping. Yeah, no jimping there. Kind of need to, when that's the case, need to focus on maybe more of a push button versus a light switch type thing. But yeah, that action on that, man. Ooh, that's good. Runs good. I like the way it feels. This, like, I don't know, is that a fish spine? Sort of that it's making it known there or whatever, but it feels good. It's got a good texture. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm going to have something to say about the grip for sure. Hey, let's get into it. Get it finished getting checked in so that we can really check it out. So I'm turning that screw, and it's swinging on both sides, so it's not captured, which is kind of a bummer, but it's not the end of the world. I got my trusty little tool here that will allow me to create some elevation and get it locked in on this side, and then I can run it on the other side. All right, so I'm definitely on the wrong side of things there. It's got a nice collar. Everything's super oily. Pull that out. Blade fell out. And it's got little black plastic cage bearings. Okay. There's another one in there. There we go. Let's finish taking it apart. T6 back there. Is this thing missing a screw? It is most definitely missing a screw. Okay. Well, I wonder if I have a screw laying around. I'll bet you in... there we go. I'll bet you in one of my Kaiser boxes, there's some hardware that I can find one that'll match that. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to be just like that one there. So I'm going to look. I've got some Kaisers that, you know, because those Kaisers come with another full set of hardware. Quite a bit of oil here. I'm not going to take any chances. Because, of course, the minute I don't take this off, I'm going to be squeezing this knife, and oil's just going to be oozing out of this thing because there's a ton of oil behind this scale. So let's see if there is or not. And survey says, yeah. So I'm glad I took it apart because I hate all that oil in there, man. That's just bad. Because it always comes out when I don't want it to. It's just weeping out when I'm gripping it in my hand, or I don't know, showing somebody the knife and they're like, oh, because it's all over them, you know. Yeah. Lots of relief cuts here. They've opened up both these scales a ton. All right, so we got everything apart. Let's go ahead and get it cleaned up. And I'm going to stop the clock. And while I do that, I'm going to look in a Kaiser box and see if I can't find a screw to fit that as well. I'll be right back. It'll just go like that for you. Okay, so everything's clean or wiped down. And I'm ready for reassembly. So I'm going to put it back together. And right about the time I'm wrapping up, I'm going to come back. But I did find a Kaiser screw to fix that missing screw. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back together. Got some oily fingerprints on it. Let's get that cleaned up. It's got a pretty decent little flat black coating on there. D2 steel, G-10, steel liners, just superb action. It's just wonderful. So as far as that action goes, I mean, no complaints at all. There's no jimping here, so I talked about that. I would definitely try more to push button that versus light switch, but yeah, it wasn't super dirty in there. It's just a lot of oil in places that it didn't belong. But the centering of the blade is center. I mean, I did find a screw. It's not a perfect match. It's kind of a dull silver versus this is more polished. But it's in there. And I did swipe it from a Kaiser pack. And it fit right in there. So, yep. So, ergonomics, the grip. I mean, I really like it. So I'm going to say that it's, you know, not very confident, very confident. This is leaning towards very confident. It's got great jimping up here in this harpoon area for the thumb to lay in there. And then no jimping here, but there's a lot of area here to get your fingers behind. So a very confident grip. I mean, I can really get onto this tight. So as far as, you know, is it capable for self-defense? It is. It's a fairly inexpensive knife, definitely a budget knife, but I mean, if I was carrying this as a work knife and the need arose to defend myself with this, this qualifies in my opinion. But yeah, very nice, comfortable grip, and very confident. Let's check that pocket clip. Hey, the reason I paused that video is because I want to check out this other thing and keep it in the same video. And I mean, some of my videos lately are marathons, man. So just in the interest of trying to cut down some time. All right, here we go. Ooh, very sharp. Nice. Very nice edge from SHIELDON. Yeah, I don't need to keep going with that. So they definitely sharpen their knives before they come out of there, and this one is no exception to that rule. Um, I said check the pocket clip, and I grabbed paper. Let's get the pocket clip figured out. How about it? All right, here we go. Thick material. Yeah, that it goes right over that and runs like money. Deep carry. The knife is basically invisible in there. Very nice. And the thinner material, it's going to do the same. There's not a lot of tension on that thinner material. Kind of makes me feel like maybe I should have adjusted that tension just a little bit. And I don't tend to fix knives, but I'm going to go ahead and get that done real quick. Okay, back at you. So all I did was I took it off and I squeezed it with my little pliers and put it back on. And let's see how it does in the thick stuff. Yeah, so it's super tight in the thick stuff now. A lot of tension, but I think it's going to have good tension. Yeah, it does. It's got great tension now in jeans thickness material. So it was a quick, easy remedy, and so of course it doesn't make sense not to do it, just to get it done. Let's check this back pocket real quick. So this is where I carry that back right pocket. Yeah, and there's enough tension on there now that I'm confident that if I put that knife in there, that it's going to be in there no matter what I go through. If I'm rolling around on the ground or whatever, if I reach back there for that knife and I had put it there, it's going to be there. Yeah, so it's sharp. Price and availability. So I bought this on White Mountain Knives, and with all of my discounts, I think I paid, I'm going to say, let's see here. I paid under $40 for it. I think I paid like $37 for this with all my discounts. And there was a couple. There was a coupon, plus there was discounts directly on this knife. So yeah, $35, pretty nice. Let's put it right here. And it's a White Mountain knife thing. So there you go. There's a link for them down below and a discount code. So let's see what's going on with this thing. It's called a LILEEP, whatever that is. Okay. Oh, wow. It's like a Swiss Army knife. Okay, let's get rid of all this. I like Swiss Army knives. All the cool stuff. And these are great little gifts for, I mean, first-time knife owners, that kind of stuff. Let's see what we got here for blades. Okay, a regular blade. And they lock. It's got a lock right there. I can tell. Yeah. A LILEEP. Oh, that's pretty sharp. Let's check it. So the actual blade in the LILEEP, I mean, it's got some burr, but it's pretty sharp. If I try to just, manage some cuts there, it's easily cutting this tiny paper. Yeah. So sharp. Okay. What next? What's the next one? I think I know what these are. These a scissor. Okay. Cool. How's that work? Sharp, very efficient. Okay. Cool. Would definitely cut a thread, or it definitely cut paper. I don't know if I like how it's got to get put back, because you got to put pressure towards those blades. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. That's kind of different. All right, what do we got on this side? A little saw blade. I don't have a piece of wood, so I'm not going to be able to check that out. But next to it is a bottle opener. It looks like a can opener. I'm saying that's a can. Yeah, there's the can opener, and then there's a bottle opener down there. I'm not sure what that is. And it's got a flat blade screwdriver right here. Okay. Let's, there we go. I'm going to put that out there with that one and get to this next one. This one has a Phillips screwdriver. Okay, and a file. Fairly aggressive file. Nice. Oh, both sides. So a really aggressive and then a finer. And then it's got a Phillips head screwdriver. Yeah, so a cool little tool, man. I like it. It's got a lot going. And then I guess you can hang it from a keychain. Right there. Yeah, so LILEEP. And it came free. I noticed a lot of these Shieldons had this as a free gift to it. So is it all of them or just some of them? I don't know. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little gift. I dig it. Right there. All right, so let me wrap up. SHIELDON RELICANTH D2. They're calling that a drop point. It's got that nice little harpoon going there for a grip. And amazing action. Wonderful action on this thing. Can't want for any better there. And so for, I don't know, a $35 knife, you get this and a pretty cool knife. And I do like the texture, the fish scale, the fish bone kind of thing going on there. Feels good in the hand. All right, appreciate you watching.